Have you ever been told that you need to develop a stronger presence? Or to get to the next level, that you're going to have to work on having a stronger voice? Maybe you've been told you're a rock star and you have deep knowledge in your area of expertise and we value you, but unfortunately, those are common pieces of feedback that don't provide tangible direction, and you are left wondering, what does that feedback even mean and what can I do about it? You likely have had great success in your career so far, and now you face this stumbling block where you may wonder if you have what it takes to climb to the next rung of the ladder. You see, everyone reaches a point in their career when what is required of you to be successful and grow changes. It evolves. Not just the job description or process, but the team, the boss, the stakeholders, they all expect you to show up differently. As you climb, the natural progression is moving from managing yourself to managing others to managing the enterprise. And with each shift, what is required from you changes. Your knowledge, skills, and abilities, they will not be enough. You need executive presence. So what is executive presence? Executive presence is the ability to consistently and clearly articulate your value proposition, what you bring to the table, while influencing and connecting others. It is what sets you apart. Executive presence enables you to adapt and connect in a significant way with key stakeholders while keeping sight of who they are as individuals. It is not just the clothes that you wear or the tone and the words of which you speak. It is the qualities, characteristics, and behaviors that project confidence, credibility, and trust. It commands attention, inspires confidence, and influences others through your overall presentation. And it is as unique as your fingerprint. The first question you have to ask yourself is, what about you makes you you? You may have heard the saying, what got you here won't get you there. And while that's true, what got you here is what got you here. And it should be celebrated. You are an amazing, unique, and special human being, and developing a leadership presence doesn't mean that you change who you are. It means that you take your strengths and you use those as the foundation of your executive presence. The next question to ask is, how do I want and need to be seen in this role? Is it as an authority figure, a collaborator, decisive, approachable, knowledgeable? Your role, function, and place on the ladder will influence your answer. As an individual contributor, you may say that you want to be seen as collaborative. As a function head, being approachable may be more important. And as an executive, you may wish to be more decisive. There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to executive presence. But the good news is, you get to create your own distinctive style and voice. And as you grow and climb the corporate ladder, you will need to grow and evolve your executive presence. Why? The higher you are, the more perception matters. Your team members, peers, and superiors will interpret your thoughts, words, and gestures in greater detail. That means it is imperative that you align your intention with your impact. As you begin to think about how you show up now, and for each interaction going forward, I want you to focus on these 3 areas: what you believe, how you communicate, and the energy that you bring. What you believe about yourself, the other person, and the situation all impact how you show up, and your belief can empower your presence or undermine it. If you allow yourself to feel as if you don't belong in a leadership position, it is likely that you won't put yourself out there for the opportunity. Now, on the flip side, if you believe that you are meant for more, when the opportunity arises, you will meet the challenge. Your beliefs are important because what you believe about a person, a situation, and your team becomes reality, and it affects what you are able to achieve. Think about a recent interaction that didn't go as you thought it would. What were you thinking and feeling about in the situation? Did you prepare ahead of time? Do you think highly of the person that you met with, or does that person get under your skin? How do you think those preconceived notions influenced you? Now think about how you communicated in that situation. What did you say? Did you give others the chance to speak their minds and ask questions? Did you advocate for your team? Or did you shut others down? Were you listening intently? And finally, what energy did you bring to the situation? How did you physically show up? Did you rush into the room disheveled, running 5 minutes behind? Or were you on time? What was your body language and your facial expressions like? How do you think that you appeared to the other person? Take a moment and think through how your beliefs, your communication, and your energy impacted the outcome. What worked well for you in that situation, and what might you do differently next time? You see, When you take your beliefs, your communication style, and your energy into account, you can condition your mind, skill, and your physical being for any situation or audience so that when you walk into the room, you have an actionable way forward that will help you interpret feedback, amplify your strengths, and align your purpose with results. Once you understand your beliefs, your communication style, and the energy you bring, you can focus on the skills that bolster your unique presence. Now, in my experience, the most sought after skills that I'll review with you here are confidence, emotional intelligence, authenticity, empathy, problem solving, influence, resilience, and adaptability. Confidence. We all want it, we all need it, and your executive presence demands it, but it can feel so out of reach. However, confidence is cultivated, and we can all become more confident by simply taking action and courting risk. If you struggle with confidence, start by taking small, calculated risks and graduate to slightly bigger and bigger ones. Emotional intelligence involves developing a better understanding and management of your own emotions, as well as effectively recognizing and navigating the emotions of others. And leaders with high emotional intelligence have a high level of executive presence. I find the fastest way to increase your emotional intelligence is to practice self-awareness and self-reflection to understand your emotions, your triggers, and your patterns. Pay attention to your feelings and thoughts in various situations and practice mindfulness to stay calm under pressure. Authenticity means showing up as your true and unique self. It builds rapport and fosters trust among peers and subordinates. When you embrace your authentic self, you build executive presence. Leaders who are viewed as authentic have high levels of executive presence. Empathy. When you show empathy and understanding towards others, you build strong relationships and foster collaboration. You provide a safe space for others to be their authentic selves. You can do this by listening intently to others and making an effort to understand their feelings and perspectives by making consistent eye contact and nodding, showing that you are listening. Problem solving. Every employee is hired to solve a problem. Your ability to approach challenges with a strategic mindset and offer innovative solutions showcases executive thinking. When you walk into any meeting, you should be able to think, what is the desired outcome and what problem needs to be solved? Resilience is imperative to your executive presence because when you forge ahead during challenging times and when you find yourself facing setbacks, you inspire confidence and you demonstrate your ability to handle adversity. Leaders with high levels of executive presence do not let stumbling blocks derail their progress. Adaptability. Adapting to challenging circumstances and staying composed under pressure shows flexibility and readiness for that next rung on the ladder. If adapting to new challenges and situations is hard for you, practice this skill by trying new things and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Now that you know what executive presence is and how to cultivate it at every level of your career, you are on your way to leading with authenticity and impact, and the path to becoming a more influential and effective leader is within your reach. By understanding your beliefs, your communication style, and your energy, and combining that with the qualities of confidence, empathy, resilience, and adaptability, you can craft an executive presence style that resonates with you and with others that leaves a lasting impression. Remember, developing your executive presence is an ongoing journey, one that requires self-awareness, continuous learning and introspection, and a commitment to personal growth. As you hone your skills, build emotional relationships, and navigate challenges with poise, you'll find yourself shaping your own success, but also inspiring and empowering those around you. With each step forward, you'll discover the art of executive presence isn't about commanding a room, but about leaving a substantive impression on those around you and your organization.